Yes. We are here back again with another edition of B&L Tonight. You already know who it is. It's your boy Evan, all caps. And you see who it is on the screen. We got some hoodlum in the building. And as you know, here every day in the studio, breaking it down, is the man himself, Chad Kenney.
Yes. Thank you so much. What is up? Welcome to Brownies Lemonade Tonight. My name is Chad Kenney. And we're here. We're on Twitch. We're back per usual in the studio. What's up, everyone? That airman Tyler, girl Jackie, of course, MILF, what's up? And joining me right here, as always, my co-pilot, Evan, all caps. What is good?
What's up, man? How we doing, dog?
Oh, you know, fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
Good fighting.
Good fighting.
You look good, man. So where have you been?
Man, I got a little sun this week, you know what I'm saying? My mom had her birthday in Martha's Vineyard, so I've been out there. I didn't even know about that little gym in the world.
I could tell. I mean, you've got the attire. You're Martha's Vineyard fit, I should say.
Black dog on mines every day.
Well, we're glad to have you back. You look really good. It's not just the camera, trust me. You are doing great. Brownies Lemonade Tonight. We're here every other Monday. Wolves Are Watching says, nice hat.
Hey, thank you. Hey, love you too. Miss you, Jackie. Nice face, host guy. I think he's talking. I think they're talking to you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. That was the one that I was given. So, hey, got a pretty good one. Well, like we do every time we do this show, we jump into some interesting news in the world of music and otherwise. So let's jump into it. Mushu says, Between Two Ferns EDM edition. I love that. It was announced today that Elton John and Britney Spears are teaming up for a duet of the classic 1972 song Tiny Dancer with a new rendition, which is called Hold Me Closer. Elton John took to IG to announce the collaboration, making the first new music from Britney Spears since 2016 and the end of her conservatorship. So not to be outdone in their decades-old rivalry, Christina Aguilera also announced her upcoming collab with John Tesh. So watch out. It's about to be the Caucasian, wars right here. They're going 2v2. How you feeling about that, Evan? You know John Tesh, right?
No.
Oh.
Is he beefing with Elton John?
No, I mean, I just figured that was kind of like a B tier kind of version, the American version, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah.
You know the NBA on... Okay, it wasn't that bad. All right, guys. It was the NBA on NBC theme song. Round Ball Rock.
What?
Alai in the comments just said Round Ball Rock. Right there.
Alai, I'm disappointed in you for knowing the name of that.
Come on, he knows what's good, dude. Come on, John Tesh. All right. This is clearly not the Twitch kind of joke, so we're going to keep it moving. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot announced that Lollapalooza Festival, held annually in Grant Park, will take place there for at least another 10 years after a new contract extension. The deal also states that the max number of attendees can't exceed 115,000 at any time, just in case you had a lot of friends and you were worried about that. Young Midwestern men everywhere rejoice, though, as the deal guarantees at least 10 more years of considering basketball jerseys and Hawaiian shirts as fashion. So you're in the clear, Evan. I know. I
am actually on the side of Hawaiian shirts in this battle, this age-old battle.
It says Lightfoot sucks. Nice that we're keeping Lollapalooza, though. Are you a Hawaiian? You're a Hawaiian shirts guy, right?
Tommy Bahama's on mine.
Mm-hmm. I kind of moved away from the basketball jersey, although when I do go to Coachella, I love being on jersey watch. You're looking for those obscure jerseys. What if you had like the obscure Hawaiian shirt, though? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what if you had like the Hawaiian tattoo, like that Hawaiian shirt? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a tribal tattoo Hawaiian shirt.
Wolves Are Watching says Lori Lightfoot is on the Hold That Heat remix. Is that a joke that I don't know about? I don't know about that one yet.
Yeah, remix you don't know.
You know what? I've been told that I am washed at this point, so that may be the case. Well, here's a hip hopper. that some people know. Rapper Youngboy Never Broke Again, aka NBA Youngboy, has been accused of allegedly using a urine device to pass a drug test. The 23-year-old artist is currently under house arrest and was trying to outsmart his probation officer during a routine drug screening. Capitalizing off of the publicity, though, the urine device has announced its new mixtape, Pissed On, dropping August 27th. So it's not pissed off, pissed on.
That's funny.
You hated that joke.
No, the homie made a real bag selling fake pee, over the pandemic. So I appreciated that.
You told me about that. Yeah, that's like no. So Amazon put an end to that?
Yeah, they realized that they probably are an accomplice to some, people trying to pass their probation. So
DJ Wenry says, I appreciated the John Tesh joke. That makes two of us, Wenry, you and me. Youngboy NBA, worst rap name ever? Is it the worst rap moniker ever?
It's up there.
It's up there, right?
It's up there.
Top 5?
Cool Mo D.
That's about as obscure as John Tesh for the Twitch audience. Cool Mo D. Well, it's about to get more obscure. Remember, we're about to tell a Kenny Rogers joke. Memorabilia owned by late music star Kenny Rogers is going up for auction at Julian's Auctions in Beverly Hills this October. Items up for auction include signed portraits of Michael Jackson, as well as celebrity letters from Dolly Parton and former U.S. Presidents Bill Clinton and Ronald Reagan, to name a few. The most exciting item, however, is for $5 million, the chance to own and operate a Kenny Rogers Roasters franchise. I had to bring it back, guys. I love that crazy chicken from a country music star. That one completely is just lost on you, right?
That's a restaurant?
Yeah. Well, they're saying he's washed. Unfortunately, he's dead. He's not with us anymore. He's passed. But the Kenny Rogers Roasters was a chain. He was talking about me. I know this. It is a chain of nice rotisserie-style chicken restaurants. Yeah.
Nothing like that fast rotisserie.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was going to write about Kanye West and Pete Davidson, but the truth of the matter is like, I just feel like we've been giving way too much airtime to that whole thing. So,
the New York Times gave airtime to Kanye West and Pete Davidson. Okay, it's a slow
month. Slammer, chat is dead. Yeah, well, I unfortunately have been trying to wake it up right now, and maybe the jokes aren't really getting there yet, but we're warming up. We're getting there. Thank you, applauding. I appreciate that. Up next, on Friday at this past weekend's Outside Lands Festival, a fan stage crashed Lil Uzi Vert's set right before their performance of Playboi Carti's Woke Up Like This. Now, before being expelled by security, the fan, who was visibly intoxicated, was treated to a selfie and a hug from Lil Uzi Vert, which is, kind of crazy, kind of condones stage crashing a bit, but in honor of this man's heroic journey, the selfie has been enshrined in the main hall of his SAE frat house. So the bros will look upon it. Slammer says this is the better TMZ.
Slammer knows what's up.
That's kind of a compliment. TMZ's been on TV longer than most prestige HBO shows.
And if it didn't get talked about by TMZ, did it really happen?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. Wally says, "Bro, what?" All right, let's wrap it up here. Finally, a TikTok creator named Jake Boehm makes a nice living by allowing live stream viewers to control his entire room as he sleeps. Now, Boehm has garnered nearly 1 million followers for allowing viewers to set off wild events in his room as he sleeps, including blasting deafening EDM. He's reportedly raking in an average of $49,000 a month. Not too shabby. No word yet on if I will be able to collect on the bad deafening EDM I've had to listen to every day for over a decade. So, I got tinnitus. Where's my cash?
I like that one.
Yeah.
Even in rehearsal, I really like that one.
Thank you. Yeah, we don't rehearse this shit. Haters say, damn, thought this was Brian Taylor Green. Do you know who that is?
I actually know this one.
Oh, you know that one?
Yeah, that's the Young Turks guy. That's kind of funny.
Okay, that's good. Graz says Steve-O's premier news source TMZ. Sound guy got to catch these jokes a little better.
Sound guy, not the video guy.
Well, you know, we're all having a good time here. Grazcore says tinnitus for exposure. Well, tonight is a great night. We have Some Hoodlum here in the studio. We're going to talk to him in just a second. We'll be right back. Thank you guys for sticking around. It's going to be super fun. We'll see you in a second. Welcome back to the studio. We have our good friend Some Hoodlum here joining us. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Internet.
Of course, everyone recognizes you immediately. With
I know. Hey, you know what?
The void underneath.
Staring into the void. Hello, guys. So, Chad, how are you doing today?
Good. I was about to ask you. I'm the host, so
I
know you're used to hosting. Today, your hosting duties are off. We're here on Twitch right now. Thank you guys for joining us on the front page of Twitch. We got a bunch of people tuning in for the first time. Neon Void, fun so far. Well, hey, don't jinx it. We're having a good time so far. Thank you guys. Some 41 Hoodlum. The code has been cracked.
Wow.
Says Grazcore.
Wow. I am a casualty of society. What can I say?
Wolves Are Watching says, "What does the hoodie smell like? What does that smell underneath the hood?"
Okay, well, it's all just Joanne fabric, so it's like fake, you know, like that incense stuff that they have in Joann's, where it's like that. It smells like old grandma.
It's old grandma. Oh man. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Now, a lot of people I don't know if they know this. I don't know why they would know this, but we've known each other for quite a while.
Yes.
And I had to get you on the show. You've known Evan, of course, for a hot minute.
Yep. We're all old friends. Homie. We've all been around for a long time.
You're no stranger to Brownies and Lemonade shows.
Oh no way.
And the vapid SoundCloud DJ scene.
Oh, you know, and everyone, shout out to Luca Lush wearing, earring, USB headphones. You know, we really have fun. Fun backstage. That's all I can tell you guys.
Wolves Are Watching says potpourri is the new scent, but where's the hat?
That's true. Right here, yeah. I need the hat. I know we had one somewhere, but...
No, we're going all hood. It's all good here in the hood.
That's very true.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously you are one of the first sort of music adjacent people, not necessarily a vapid DJ, so that's good.
But still vapid nonetheless, though. Don't get it wrong.
And
I chose a different medium. I chose a different medium to be vapid in. So.
Squad says, is this Mark Cuban with a weird hood?
Oh...
That's kind of a compliment.
You're fired.
He's paid.
No, wait, that's the wrong guy.
You have
Shark Tank. Yeah, I'll take it.
This is what you have to say. You have to say, and for that reason, I'm out.
And for that reason, I'm out.
Lord Bill says I'm live right now. Mushu says Death Pack looking different in the light. That's kind of funny.
Wow. He's an epic DJ, right?
Yeah. So what do you think about being anonymous? What is that say about your character?
It's well, it's not all it's cracked up to be. You know, sometimes I want someone to be like, oh my gosh, you're the coolest guy ever.
Just recognize you at the grocery store?
No, I think it's not about the person. I think it's about the art. And I really appreciate someone who puts their art before their self. And I think it just makes things a lot simpler.
I love that, because I think you're a great ambassador for a lot of things that are happening in Web3. And I've been, kind of operating in a lot of different spaces, but the way in which that you represent it, not to blow smoke down your hood, but I think you do a great job of being an ambassador.
Yeah, I mean, we the coolest thing is that whenever we do live events, like I do take the hoodie off and like people get to like hang out with kind of, it's more like I view myself as an admin of my art. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's more so.
Yeah. let's for those of you who aren't familiar with SOMEHOODLUM, he's a visual artist, an artist of many mediums, a writer, a producer, and DJ, all around, just Renaissance man.
Hey, hyphens are what we do here.
We like to do things differently on this talk show, just to kind of keep you on your toes. We have the chat vote on what we talk about. We don't talk about it unless the chat votes on it. So,
Is
Jackie.
it like Westworld? Like everything I've said has been a script this whole time?
Yes. This is all premeditated, and also
my gosh,
the fates have aligned. And the first poll has come up. Evan, can we check in with this? So first, visuals for with a touring artist. What that's like.
Whoa. Guys, the votes are in.
You picked these topics too.
Yes.
The second is the 21 Savage album cover that you made. Yep. The story behind that. Third is the development of Fairfax, the television show on Amazon Prime.
No one gives a frick about that.
It's okay. Well, we will take as many votes as we can get. Guys, vote right now in the polls, please.
Yo, what is up, you guys? I need you guys to just smash that like button. Smash those votes, please.
Smash
please,
one of those three.
Really
smash one of those three options.
What do you want to win? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I kind of have I'm a little curious about the 21 Savage thing. It's currently in the lead.
Okay, let's go.
Sleepy Joe Biden 69 says 21.
Oh yes. Sleepy Joe.
Please continue to smash that. But yeah, I mean, so many different things here. Obviously, there's the live touring side of that you've been behind.
Oh, I have a good story for each one of these. So
man, he's not good. He's bearing this lead right now. I guess.
I'm not holding back. So I think we cap it out.
Okay.
I want to tell the story.
We're almost done. Almost done.
Guys.
Hyper Biden says, "I am the president." We have Hyper Biden versus Sleepy Joe Biden in the chat. Oh my goodness, Evan, can we get a live look in on this? We have two Bidens going at it.
Whoa.
Hyper Biden and Sleepy Joe. Oh my goodness. This is the anime crossover that everyone was asking for.
This is awesome.
Oh, and Mushu now says that they are the president. We have a lot of good fun here.
I knew it all along.
Guys, please continue to vote on this. We need your input here. We need if you are a first-time chatter, jump in the chat right now if you're seeing this on the front page. This is your first time ever interacting with, please come in and tell me how much I suck at my job. We love input here.
Input and output.
Big Money Dolphin Panda says hello to Brownies Lemonade. Well, hello to you too.
Wow.
Zach says oof.
Oof.
Not sure if that's positive or negative, but
oh, that's negative for sure.
Chosen One says I like turtles. We're getting first-time chatters. That's all that matters.
That's awesome.
The first topic, 21 Savage album cover. All right. So tell us the story behind this.
Okay. So I was making art on Instagram for a long time, as it goes, and I see 21 Savage's manager at the time. She followed me back, and I was like so thankful for that. I sent her a nice message and said like thank you so much for following me. I'm a big fan obviously of what you guys do. She also worked with Earth Gang at the time. She still may, but I don't want to speak for her. Anyway, so we kept it cordial, and then one fateful night I was going to see Baby Driver with my roommates, the movie, Baby Driver.
Yeah, of course.
Very, very fun movie. But halfway through, I get a text from said manager of 21 Savage, and she's like, we need an album cover, and we need it now for this 21 Savage. I believe she called it a mixtape. It wasn't even what it is now. So I was like, okay, a mixtape thing. Okay, sure, whatever.
And now, were you a fan of 21 Savage before this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, Slaughter, Red Ops, I believe is the name of the song.
Yep.
That was awesome. And anyway, so I was like, you know what? She said she needs it ASAP. I'm gonna leave. Luckily the movie theater is walking distance away, so I stopped halfway through Baby Driver. So I don't know how it ends. So please, no one tell me. I don't know how Baby Driver ends.
Well, so basically what ended up happening is that you got the 21 Savage album commission, but
Yes.
you missed the end of Baby Driver.
Of possibly the best movie ever, and I'll never know.
Wolves
now.
Are Watching says Baby Driver is the worst movie ever. Fuck that movie.
Well,
so
see,
there you go.
I made
is that
the
a
right
spoiler?
choice.
Can we consider that a spoiler, guys?
And then after, to celebrate, because like they announced it the night of, and then my roommate offered me a wax delight, you know.
Well, yeah.
And and oh my, and I'd never done that before, and I just had to like lay down for 2 hours, and then like everyone was like 21 Savage. Anyway, so it was a silly night, but really thankful that we did it.
That's amazing. Do we? I have the album artwork here, but do we have it there, Jose?
Do we have it anywhere else?
We could pull up here as the background. I have
Ooh.
it as a background here.
And what is fun for everyone at home, the coolest thing is that no one had a note of the pink background, and I think it's just so funny that 21 Savage has a pink background for one of his more breakout albums, you know?
And then here it is.
Yeah, and it's kind of the Some Hoodlum pink color. And fun fact, shout out to Gabe with a 3. Life with Uzi was his old music name. But he's a really cool musician, and he did like Palm Trees on Fire all the time in his videos.
Nice.
And that's just a direct like shout
reference.
out.
Would we call that an Easter egg?
I would call that a flaming palm tree. Just straight up. Yeah, I know.
A lot of people in the chat still talking about their identity in relation to Joe Biden. More developing right now, so make sure you follow that. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because right around, so this was 2017.
Yes.
Funny enough, that was the exact same summer that we did a show with Red Bull Sound System and Sound Select, and we actually had 21 Savage come out and perform 2 songs.
Yep.
Evan, you actually talked to 21.
Yo, did I talk to 21? All right.
Let's hear the story about when you met him.
We'll make this real brief.
Yeah.
But I got a request to bring, in the green room, to bring 4 Jaeger bombs over to this group of ladies. I was like, how old are these ladies? Jaeger bombs are kind of played. They were like, we want the Jaeger bombs. So I bring them over. Those group of ladies end up being Amber Rose and her homegirls. And then she was like, yo, who's that over there? I was like, 21? She was like, yeah, introduce me to that dude over there. So then I bring over 21. I go, yo, 21. There's this girl that wants to meet you. And then he's like, who? And then I point at Amber Rose. And he said, what? And then so we walk over there. I'm like, 21? Amber, 21. And then they left the house. They left the party together. And then TMZ says, yo, Amber Rose and 21 Savage leaving LA party together. I did that.
You culturally did way more than I ever did. That's insane.
Damn.
That's crazy.
A real Cupid out over here. You know, that was actually a great summer, though, because it felt like there were a lot of crossovers. Well, TMZ came to a Brownies Lemonade show, so that's how you know it was
Obama was still president, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, frick. That would have made it even better.
That would have made it even better.
Or maybe one of the Bidens was president then. We'll never know.
Yeah, no, not exactly.
Maybe it's always been Biden.
Hyper Biden says Obama is still president.
That's wow.
Not really quite sure which anime timeline you're living in. It's his 3rd term. I'm just reading the scripts. Okay, got it. You know, Twitch chat is the gift that continues to give, even when it's not super active or
that's what we're
it's
here
just
for.
Scrolling and you can't read it. There's always these gems. We're a humble show here. We are we are producing a very humble play talk show. So, someone was asking how ugly you must be to be wearing that hood.
That's exactly what all this is. This is just an elaborate disguise.
Or you could be the most beautiful person ever that is like trying to maintain the value of your image.
I just want people to appreciate the art, because sometimes looks can get in the way, either too good or too bad. So,
Well, okay, so how do you feel? This is actually a question by Sleepy Joe. How do you feel about mass DJs and artists in general?
Yeah, well, that's actually funny because, I don't like them. No, but now I am one. So,
hate 'em.
I guess I think anything different is always fun. I really appreciate any artistry and any expression. That's my serious answer, and I think it's great. I think like Must Die. Does he still DJ with a cassette on?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because when he used to do that, I was like, that is daunting. I thought this was hard, but like I could only imagine the more elaborate get-ups.
Right.
So it's respect, because first off, I'm sweating in here. This is gnarly. This is not fun.
I know, and it's not easy.
This is not fun. Yeah, I will say it's not fun. It's not easy. But I can go to Erewhon and, you know, live a normal life like I would anyways.
Psycho Weenie called you a yay clone.
A yay clone.
These are all compliments, though. Like that's
Yeah,
I mean, that means you're a billionaire.
Frick, man. Ah, man, I'm just like Kanye. Wow.
That's good. I like that.
Whenever Ye did, I will say, I drew this character in 2016.
Right,
so
right.
But yeah, I appreciate it.
I mean, everything's derivative now, so you know he's got to get his content.
Speaking
somewhere.
of derivatives, derivative PFP coming soon, guys. Just to let you know, derivative hoodlums PFP. Great word choice.
That's
there.
the camera right there. You want to point to that? No, this one right here. There you go. You could,
there it is.
Wait, there.
Wait. Whoa! I can't see anything in here. Hello. Hello.
That's good.
I'm gonna come.
Saucerdamus says segue. Is that a segue right there?
No, we're done. We're done with that. I can only leak so much.
Hyper Biden says no one maintains privacy. We monitor everyone with more than $600 in their bank accounts.
Well, then I'm skirting right below that.
Yeah, you were right on the line of staying anonymous.
Don't buy any more, or else I'll be on that radar.
I like this comment from Neon Void. I guess I am a masked artist too. Sometimes it just happens. You wake up and it's done.
And
is this your story? The timeline is just you woke up one day and it was just this.
Yes, one day. I mean, you just keep the sheets on. You know, this is just. I have black bed sheets, and you know, I'm just cold in here.
People in the chat are honestly funnier than I am, so I appreciate you guys coming in.
Yo.
So can we pull up another round of topics, and we're gonna keep this moving?
Give me something.
Yeah, we want to throw in something else. Jackie, get it? Datu Chopper saying, "Would you eat shit that tastes like cake or I don't."
I would eat it. I have, and I would, and I did, and I will.
There it is. Heat says, I haven't had a good brownie in years that tastes delicious, warm goodness.
Yummy.
It's just free-flowing consciousness here on
This
B&L
is like
Tonight.
a Lil B rap song.
Let's go into the next one. Evan, we can pull this up. The SOMEHOODLUM formula.
Love it.
That magic, that spice that you put in your secret sauce.
That brownie, that lemonade.
The upcoming SOMEHOODLUM events in North America, or your favorite Brownies and Lemonade DJ set. There's some good stuff here, guys. Please continue to vote. If this is your first time chatting, first time tuning in here on the front page, please jump in, say what's up.
Jump in.
Don't ask like very complicated questions. That's what the topics are for.
Not a mathematician.
You've been to a lot of Brownies and Lemonade shows.
Oh yeah, I am a fiend for them.
How did you get into electronic music? That's interesting. Because I know
it was
obviously,
headphones.
Yeah.
It was I bought.
Really?
I got gifted a pair of like really bass heavy headphones. And this is when Pandora was still a thing. If anyone remembers Pandora, and I just kept like searching. I kept like being like, just like typed in like bass. You know what I mean? Like, and then I got like a rap song. And I wasn't really into rap, but I was just trying to find the most bass to test out these headphones. And then it became like an addiction from there. And then I had like, you know how in Pandora when you got rid of your skips?
Yeah.
I just had like, I had Skrillex radio, I had Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites radio, then I had Kill Everybody. I had every single, so I could just keep getting like free skips and stuff. So anyways, yeah, shout out to Pandora.
Is Pandora like one of the most 2010s things? Because there's not a lot of things about eras anymore.
No, yeah, and that was the thing. And the fact that I could like skip, this was before like Spotify and music on demand. And I remember being like, I can skip a song if I don't like it. That's awesome. But yeah, that's how I got into like EDM and all that stuff. And I just love the sound of it.
And
man.
so they weren't Skull Candies though?
No, they were just Sonys.
Okay,
they were like
Sony.
those Sony, like big fluffy ones. I miss those, man.
Sleepy Joe Biden says Skrillex the GOAT.
Always. Skrillex is the reason I do anything.
That's great. And you saw
Legitimately.
Skrillex at Brownies Lemonade in
I saw
2016?
100%. Yes, I did.
Sleepy Joe Biden, let's see. Wolves Are Watching says, we get it. You can skip.
You guys wish you could skip this part, but you can't.
Saucerdamus is asking, when's your next DJ set? Let's go ahead and talk about that before we get into the...
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to work with Tao Group Hospitality in Vegas, and everyone loves that 3-letter acronym NFT, and so we just mentioned, hey, you know, I was doing some graphic design work for Omnia nightclubs, and we said, hey, we have this community of you know, crypto folks, and they were like, would you want to throw a party? And I was like, I would like to DJ. They're like, no, we just want you to throw a party. I'm like, yeah, I'll bring my USB right now. And then it kind of was history from there, and we're doing art installations and DJ sets all across North America, and that's what we do now.
That's amazing. Well, come to Vegas. Come check them out next time. September, right?
Yes, September. We have some things that we need to talk about off topic. I have some off air, I should say. I would love to. We have some fun ideas in the works.
Wolf is wondering if we can get a face reveal. My cat's fat says, yo, I joined. What is happening? You were on a late night talk show where we were just chopping it up about our friend Some Hoodlum, his career, our memories together here in the Los Angeles music scene and art scene.
Look at it. It's back there. It's right behind us.
So people want to know, what's your favorite Brownies Lemonade set?
Yeah, favorite Brownies and Lemonade set. Oh, frick. I mean, I want to just say RL Grime because it's like the best standard. You know,
and is that the one where there was a riot that occurred?
No, not that one.
Not that one.
I believe it was the one I really just loved. I love 1720. I always love every show that you guys throw there, but as a visual guy, you know, who has done a few visual sets for folks, it was the debut of Sable Valley.
Okay.
And just like every DJ that night had a special treatment. Like shout out Jackal. I love his stuff. Honestly, Jackal has had one of the craziest trajectories, and I loved his set. And just that whole night was so well curated, you know?
Yeah, it was great. Johns was on that one.
Yeah, I love him.
Handful of young guns that we've been putting on.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it. And have you guys done a little Texas set like now when he's hardcore? Have you done one yet or no? Or you should if you have.
We have not done. I don't think we've done a little Texas hardcore set.
I need that. That's what I'm next. That's what I need next, honestly.
Sticky Bandit was just so curious about my barber that he said give me a horrendous fade. I'll give you his cell phone number. You can dox him.
Shots fired.
Datu Chopper says cigarettes or vape.
I would say both at the same time. Just like organic. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting I'm like a vegan cheeseburger, and then like cheese that's real, you know? It's the same way with a cigarette and a vape. You kind of stack them on top and you have the best of both worlds.
You got the analog and digital on top of each other.
Why not? Why not?
You got the DVD and the straight to digital right at the same time.
Yeah, it's like when the GameCube had the Game Boy underneath.
Right. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
So what's the weirdest thing you've seen at an LA event? I mean, you've been working in the LA event scene at these clubs and the DJ world. You started, actually the first time I saw your work, I will say, I don't know if this is one of the topics that might be coming up.
No.
But a little show over at Los Globos called Hang Time.
Hang Time,
for DJ Them Jeans.
Yes, DJ Them Jeans, shout out the GOAT. Like, oh my gosh. A legend, I really look up to him. And
Jason Stewart, if you guys don't
Stewart,
know.
How Long Gone, the best
podcast
by Coastal Elites. What more could we say? But the craziest thing I saw, it wasn't working an event. It was Eric Andre's birthday party when he has like the nude folks. I'm like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? The nude old people there. You guys someone here has been, right? Has anyone else been to?
Eric Andre party?
Yeah. No one else? It's his like birthday party yet again at 1720. And imagine, normally it's ravers. This time it was naked old people wrestling in like foam. And anyway, like I'm saying, like they're naked. You know?
Real naked.
Yeah, real naked.
See, because I think
fake naked is a thing. But real. Shout out to 1720. Shout out to who's the guy who runs it? Who owns the venue? Oh frick!
Travis Richter?
Yes,
Brett?
Great guys. They've probably seen the real stuff. But
I mean, you met Eric Andre at one of our events, right?
Yeah. Him and his then girlfriend Rosario Dawson came through.
Woo!
Yeah. There was also one night where he was at our event quite inebriated, and we were actually able to get him to put a Brownies Lemonade hat on and take a photo. So, he was cool.
He kept his clothes on that time?
Yeah, he did.
Awesome.
Believe it or not.
That's all you could hope for.
Mio MGM says, hello. Sleepy Joe Biden says, the Kid Cudi water bottle meme. Nice one, Hoodlum.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, nice one.
Wicked Good User says Sangy Flapjacks.
Yes.
Do you know what that means?
100%, but you can't know about it. That's just a thing that we have.
Wolf says Rosario Dawson is sexy AF. I mean, tell us.
Awesome, guys. This is what
the obvious award goes to that person right there.
What's our topic?
The topic was the Brownies Lemonade sets.
Oh, we got
But I
to
really
that?
wanted you to know from going to the Eric Andre party was the weirdest.
Yeah, it was weird.
Because I was saying there's like nudity, right?
It's just unnecessary.
But
That's
then
what I would say.
there's that fool's like naked. Like that's,
well, and the job was to just kind of walk around, and that's all that they were supposed to be.
Right.
So it was like
Right.
it was a statement of saying it was a nudist statement,
Right.
Which I support obviously, but I also am like it's just for the shock value. So I'm like, oh, you got me. It's kind of
right.
like
Some statements shouldn't be made.
No, it's. Oh, okay.
Right, but then it's
done.
like done, right?
I'm done. Let's go.
But they were standing around for like 3 to 4 hours.
And then it's like, yeah. So it kept continuing. So it's kind of like one bit,
I love it.
It's kind of like this show. It just keeps going, and you're like, oh, I get it,
So here's a question I'm actually curious of. Dr. Chopper was wondering. Thank you guys for some good questions here. I might take a few of them in between the topics. What album are you bumping lately?
Whoa, frick! I'm gonna expose myself for again not listening to as much rap as I'd like to listen to, but I mean, can I get my phone out? Can I get my phone out and like see some of my likes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, my Face ID doesn't work for some reason. Very weird. Okay, I can see through this. Imagine. Okay, let's see. What do I like?
Someone was also asking your thoughts on B Movie with Jerry Seinfeld. Not sure if that's your forte.
A B Movie. I like watching the YouTube videos where B Movie
gets like, faster every time they say B.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Incredible. Have you seen that, Evan? I don't know if you missed B Movie.
I've not seen that. What's that?
Oh, you know B Movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a YouTube. Sorry, I feel like I caught you off guard. It's not. This is like the least important part of the show. What I was about to say. There's a YouTube video which is the entirety of the movie B Movie.
Yes.
But it speeds up twice speed every time they say B.
Yes.
Now they say B a lot in that movie because there's terrible writing.
Very short. Yes.
The video is like 5 minutes long.
My answer, guys, is the new Young Lean album.
The new Young Lean album.
Whoever cared, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Skrillex feature, 2 Skrillex features
Summertime,
on that.
Summertime Blood.
Yes, and then not all the things, but yeah. Anyways, the new Young Lean, undefeated, very good.
Rocket says, go ahead.
No, I was about to say the Summertime Blood track.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you're listening to it too, right?
For sure.
I love that Young Lean was like, no drums, please.
No drums.
So sick. It was a future-based song, and then he was like, if we take the drums out, it's this really cool like drone experience.
Yeah, there's no kick, nothing that comes in.
And that is the coolest. That's why Young Lean's the GOAT, man. That's so crazy. You tell Skrillex take a kick drum out. No, it's not allowed.
It's a really great song. Highly recommend the album as well. It's a fun listen. Ashley from Miami says, I wish I had some special brownies and special lemonade for this. Well, I did too. That's for the after late night show.
Yeah, exactly.
Airman Tyler wanted to know if you had heard the Flume or Odessa albums yet.
The Flume album, yes. Odessa album, no. I'm more of a Tycho person myself. Please don't get mad at me. I'm more of a Tycho guy when it comes to
Tycho.
Yes.
So have you seen Tycho live?
I missed him at Burning Man, and I regret it every day. And I won't go because he's opening for Odessa, because I believe Tycho should be like the headliner.
Right.
So
Neon Void says Tycho is great. I agree. Approved. I want to scroll up to this other comment right here. Sprocket says, are the LUM VIPs going to have something big before 2022 ends?
Yeah, well, the LUM VIPs, first off, I would say all the utility that we've already given our LUM VIPs, whether that's access to international music festivals, etc. I mean, that's a utility that has been completely unique to our community. But yeah, we always have really fun plans for especially our LUM VIPs. But there's nothing really that I can say on a Twitch live stream that I don't want to go too far into it, but
totally.
We're already continuing every month to put out exclusive guest list opportunities for our community, especially those high tier members. So.
Awesome. So let's actually let's stay on this topic while we're on it. Let's talk a little bit about sort of that transition that you made from being a visual artist, releasing their art on the internet, being. Jose, can we pull up the image from the party, the poster that we were?
Party
A little
poster.
old school teen party
Yes,
too.
There it is. We keep the same format, just the box, like the white like lines around it. That just keeps it really clean. Again, a great lineup. Very of the times in the best way. I mean, Nick Coletti, like, dude.
Internet
like,
royalty here.
Yeah, internet. Yeah, that's the Avengers for me. So.
So tell us a little about that transition from being a visual artist, doing stuff for, the 21 Savages, the Lil Nas X's, and then the transition into the NFT Web3 space.
Yeah, the cool thing is if you, as my art is on Instagram, I kind of just made it not really wanting to like monetize on it. And then, when an NFT comes around, I'm like, oh, I can sell this like a one of one. And we did that. That was kind of my first like thought. I was like, I have this catalog of like 8 years worth of art that I would post like pretty much like every week or once a month or whatever. And it was just such a clean grid. That's what really got me excited about the NFT stuff, was because the sustainability of not having to print a bunch of prints a bunch of times and like worried about shipping and logistics. I just think that's all kind of wasteful, especially when I'm a digital artist who makes art digitally. I think it should stay digital. I think that makes, I don't know, that just like how it's not like you listen to Flume and you like print out a vinyl or you know what I'm saying? You just listen to it on Spotify, like, so I like that NFTs can be consumed that way. But what really sent it over the edge was like the ability to have a community and just start, just having a following is one thing. And that transition, that's what motivated my transition, I would say. That was your question of what was that transition, but it was the desire to have a community and to work with Sturdy Exchange, because as you know, Sturdy Exchange is the child company, is that the right word, to Sturdy Co. And if anyone's a fan of art, you should really look into Sturdy Co. They are one of the best visual teams in the game. So yeah, it was a chance to work with really cool people, and I waited to only work with people that like I knew were good for it.
That's awesome. Now, really quick before we move on to the next topics, what can you say about, like, obviously NFT is a divisive topic.
I agree to a lot of it. I think that controversy is good. I think discussion and open dialogue is awesome.
So what can you say as either an ambassador or a voice in the space? Like, what are some of the good things that's done for artists, like, independently and for communities?
I mean, again, I would say that everyone says it is great. It does free the artist, but again, it's the personal connections I think that you're now allowed to make with the people who buy your art. And I never really knew that I would cherish the folks that have bought my art as much as they have, and having those meetups in Vegas and having the meetups. I mean, after this, I have some community members that we're all going out to a comedy night with after this, and
wonderful.
Yeah, it's the community, and I say it's also nice because now they're invested in me, and I now owe them a little something, and I think that's good. I think that's accountability.
That's awesome. I mean, and we feel the same way about our community here on Twitch, our Discord community.
On the beautiful Twitch.
Hit that command, Discord, to join the Brownies Lemonade community.
Yep.
Join SOMEHOODLUM's community as well.
Yep.
Hit the command guest in the chat. Get all updated and stuff. But
shout out to sorry 1 second. We have a Twitch streamer who's like #1 Apex rated. He's like super high. Dr. Moz. I know he's getting his doctorate in some awesome doctorate of science or something right now. But he's a really good Twitch streamer, and Dr. Moz on Twitch, check him out. MAWZ.
Perfect.
So anyway, sorry. I just
love it. No, you gotta get your plugs in.
I gotta get my plugs in.
Akasha Coin saying this is a cool show. I love this set. Thank you so much for the positive first time chat.
Positive comments.
You just love it. You love it. I know my hair sucks, guys, but just let's not go for the low. It's very damp in here. The volume is just decreasing as we continue to talk.
100%.
You knew how hot it was in here. I mean, imagine how this guy's feeling.
Imagine how I feel.
Can we get the last round of topics, please?
Let's do it.
Yes, Girl Jackie always taking care of us here on the topics. You pick some good stuff, but it's really interesting. I mean, just seeing it from the perspective how hard it is to come out to LA, start from this very small kind of idea that you have for what your career is going to be, and then watch where it blossoms.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a blessing. I remember the first time I came to LA, I luckily started my following on the internet, and I remember I hopped off the plane in LAX with anyways, that's not Taylor Swift. whatever, you know that song.
Yes.
Anyway, so I did do that, and then I went to like a show because someone like liked my art, and I was like, oh, this is so. It was just a blessing, man. I don't know. I got really lucky. What can you say?
Well, let's actually look at the topics because there's something that could be related to that.
Okay.
Okay. So the first is the inception of Some Hoodlum.
Okay.
The next is 72 hours to make the Old Town Road video.
Guys, come on. That really is a fun topic.
I voted on that one actually.
Okay, thank you.
And then next is the Hoodlums NFTs for you to talk about.
I feel like if any of our community people are in here, they're gonna really want to talk about that.
I think that a lot of people also want to hear about your work on Old Town Road.
That is, we got on KTLA with that the next morning. It was pretty crazy. It was I won't say, I don't want to say much, but we'll get there in a second. I will say, I kind of talked a lot about the Hoodlums NFT project, and I think that it speaks for itself. But yeah, the Old Town Road project is something I'm really proud of.
Well, we are very close to finishing this poll. Guys, make sure you jump in there right now. Old Town Road is in the lead.
Yes.
I mean, Old Town Road, a cultural juggernaut.
Yeah, the meme song of the century, and it was really an honor to be a part of it. You know, as like a memer myself, quote unquote. It was really cool.
Ooh, well, we're very close to hearing the story,
Oh,
so
guys.
don't just keep voting. We got
It's like Baby Driver. I'm halfway through, and
then you're never gonna know how it finished.
You're never gonna know. But it was
Billy Ray Cyrus, and I don't know how it ended.
Will they ever make it?
We sometimes get like a very last minute push for one topic, but
push guys.
Yeah, it looks like 72 hours for the Old Town Road story has won. So, Jose, let's pull up that first image.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Can you explain this?
Yeah. Okay. So, in the race to be the top Billboard 100 song, you need to have a lot of plays, obviously, right? Like that's the whole goal. You know, it's like, are you getting like 10 million plays a day or whatever?
Right.
And they had essentially, for Old Town Road, they had exhausted everything because remix also count to that like number one.
Right.
So that's why they did the BTS remix. That's why they did the Mason Ramsey Young Thug remix. That's why they did all of these remixes.
Sure.
And so then if you also notice, if you go on like the YouTube and type in Old Town Road, you'll find like 5 music videos. And it's because music videos also count independently to the Billboard number one.
Okay.
So I got a call. I was on my way to hang out with a friend, and I got a call from an unknown number, and it was, hey man, someone who obviously knew who I was, but I didn't know who this was. I couldn't tell by their voice. And they said, hey man, we need you to do an Old Town Road music video. I was like, okay, that sounds awesome. And they're like, but it needs to be done in 72 hours for the reason I just said. Like they needed to get the views for, you know what I mean? Like they knew it was going to get views. They just needed to get something made.
Sleepy Joe Biden says one of the videos has 648 million views.
Yeah. And mine has a measly 10 mil. And we got that overnight though, because it was the weekend of the Area 51 invasion. And this unknown number was telling me all about this video and this person's vision. And I was like, well, for 72 hours, I'm going to need X amount of money. And he was like, okay, I'll get back to you. So then I go hang out with my friend, have a drink. And then my whole day, instead of hanging out with this friend, turned into me like on the phone, logistically figuring it out. And my friends Nero were playing that night. And I got the confirmation that I was having to do the video. And I was like, I'm still going out though, because my friend was here to see the show. I was here to see my friend.
Sure.
So I literally like, I woke up the next morning like hungover, destroyed. I was like, oh my gosh, I have like a music video to make in now 48 hours, you know? So it was really
So it really wasn't 72.
No, because I had to celebrate that I got the gig, you know?
It was a hungover 48.
Yeah. And then though I had Lisa, shout out to my manager, Lisa, who still's with me.
Right.
And she brought together a great team of artists and animators. And we just took over my animation, my little living room of my apartment. And we had like a write-on wipe-off board where we would like go up, and it really felt like we were a part of something cool, because it was a time crunch. We erased like, we did this, like we did a storyboard, and then we erased it when we were done with it, you know?
Right.
And I remember like taking a nap and hitting like upload on Google Drive and setting like a reminder to like wake up and make sure it still was going. And then like, and then we got it done right in the nick of time. It got on the news.
Well, I'm really sorry. Joe Biden says that your video The Area 51 video only has 13 million views.
Yeah, it only has 13, and again, animation is tough for me, so it's never been something I'm like super proud of. But you should watch Fairfax. That actually is animated really well.
Let's take a look. Actually, Jose, we have an image from Fairfax.
Yeah.
Now, the iconic style that you've created over the years.
You.
Tell us the story about how Fairfax kind of came to be. Your relationship with it. Season 2 streaming on Amazon Prime.
And it's so fun. I keep forgetting that we're all children of Bezos right now. That's awesome.
We're on the network.
Yeah, we're on Children of Bezos. This is crazy. We should have needed this on season 1 when no one watched the first one. But no, guys, it does have a great. These Bezos. Please let
Sauceradamus says Fairfax is dope. Stacy's Twitch says Fairfax is good.
Awesome. That really is great to hear. But
I was at the premiere. It was actually on Fairfax.
Yes.
A little pop-up right there.
I had one event that I could give Brownies and Lemonade guest list to. And I texted Chad specifically, and I said, "You are on the list," and it feels so good to say that.
Thank you. Well, I got all that latrine stuff.
Yeah, I'm happy you did.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But anyway, tell us a little backstory on that.
Fairfax. I mean, my art is so based in that stuff, and I had a lot of friends. Shout out to Jenny and Maya, who worked at Crooks and Castles at the time. They were the first people to really take us in as like young kids in LA. And they were just like, "Who are you guys? Why are you just always hanging out around Fairfax?" And I was like, "Why not? This is the place to be,
Yeah.
And then, when you have a few meetings with a few producers out in town, they just say, "Hey, you want to make a show?" And I was like, "Hey, maybe we do Fairfax." They're like, "What does that mean? We do Fairfax?" I'm like, "Sound like a hitman's job." They're like, "Should we like rob the place? Like, is that your pitch?" And I'm like, "No, like let's walk around." And I showed some producers around.
So what year was
John
this?
Zimmerlis, if he's listening. This was, I was like 22 at the time.
So this was early 2010s, mid 2010s?
Yeah.
So,
No. 2015, I guess.
Yeah, 2015. So it's like kind of interesting because I think for those people who are native Angelinos, I mean, Evan, as a native Los Angelino yourself, Fairfax, Melrose, always kind of been, in the culture as being like one of the coolest places to hang out, right?
Yeah.
Very much so. I've been getting my hair cut on Fairfax since like 8th grade.
Is that the one by Supreme?
That is the one.
My guy, he moved, and I was so sad at the time when I would always go there. And
luckily you don't always have to show your.
Yeah, luckily
you don't have a messed up fade, like right here that you can't.
I love it. Yeah, but I mean, my biggest regret for the show. I mean, again, I'm telling this to a whole Twitch audience that's probably recorded.
Please.
But I wish calling it Fairfax. I don't know if I do feel a little imposter syndrome that like. Our team, because again, there was we had a great team of writers that like created the characters and all these things. But
yeah.
I wish we would have called it like, there was a term that Pizza Slime, who also helped out with the show, came up with. Like they said, like the block is hot was like a phrase, and I wish we would have called it something more not just Angelino focused,
Right.
Because calling it Fairfax, I think could it upset a few of like Bobby Hundreds got upset because he wasn't consulted, and I was like, well, dude, I did submit my resume to you in college, so
it counts. So, well, I mean, it's hard, when something is so ubiquitous like Fairfax or
and
Melrose,
we just liked that.
Pillars.
It was like a work in progress name, and like that logo, the Fairfax logo is like the first thing I made in 2 seconds, and we just stuck with it, and and that's good, that's organic, but at the same time, I do wish we could have named it again something more like how the Simpsons have that fictitious world they live in.
Sure.
That's kind of, I think, again, dare I say, I did not write the show. We had House and Aaron and Teddy who wrote it, and it was their story to tell. And anyways, though, on second thought, that was a thought. But
okay, well,
it's too hot. I'm having heat exhaustion.
No. But I'm curious about this though, because from your perspective, what is it like to sit back and just see this world that you helped create
it's scary.
A straight up television
very
show.
Scary, very scary, especially when it's something close to your heart, So it's scary, and you just hope people like it, and you hope that everyone has a good time. And I definitely got a few texts from friends who said they really liked it, and that's what you do it for,
Do you sometimes feel like at a certain point your art becomes the property of other people and is just not yours anymore?
Oh yeah, 100%, and especially with the Some Hoodlum formula that I saw it was on there. Yeah, a pun about Drake or I love getting suggestions from people, and I think that's the coolest part is Some Hoodlum now does feel crowdfunded to a certain extent. Like we could look at a song on the charts right now and probably come up with like a decent Some Hoodlum pun,
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Ashley from Miami says Matt Groening's comic books of his stuff pre-Simpsons is adorable. Of course, Life is Hell.
Yep.
And some of that stuff. It's really cool. I mean, maybe in the future when you look back on your career or other people are examining your body of work, they'll look at some of the gems from earlier on, pre-Fairfax or
that'd be great.
Pre-21 Savage.
Pre-Baby Driver. We're in a post-Baby Driver world, which I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Do you have a favorite piece of art that you've ever made?
Yeah, it's got to be the one that, Drake reposted a piece, and that was definitely an honor because Drake was one of the first rappers who really leaned into being a meme.
Is it the Fortnite one?
No. It's the one slept through the flight, and it's just Drake literally just sleeping on a plane. It's that simple. But that one had the most impact and the most reach, and dare I say, artists like an Andy Warhol, they were very like fame. They wanted the fame, and the spectacle is everything with art, and
Sure.
I kind of view the same thing. So I think the thing that I like the most is the thing that's been seen the most, Right. Also, I did a piece, it was Lit Fam. It got ripped off by like PacSun and a bunch of places back in the day.
Well, that's no surprise.
Yeah, it was like a gravestone that said it was Lit Fam, and then I bought the socks. Like I was like,
Is this
so
the Drake
funny.
one that you're talking about right here?
Drake
Can you
one.
see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Can we pull up the laptop?
Let's throw it up. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I forgot to draw that. Drake hand is more like a claw. I forgot like 2 fingers, which is pretty funny. Shout out to the Drake claw right there.
Yeah.
I always forget something in my art.
This was on Kanye to the, so you made it.
Yeah, hey.
If you're on the Kanye to the forum.
There we go.
That's great. Let's go back to I love that. That's cool though to know that there actually is a specific one that you actually think of as maybe a.
And I don't even know why I did it. Like that's the fun part. It's like when you just feel it and you make a fun little art piece or you make a fun song or it's like you just do it and it sticks and it's fun.
Neon Void says this is a really fun show. Got to bounce, but followed. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yo.
Really appreciate you guys for tuning in. This has been awesome. I wanted to, before we get to the next segment, the fun segment, I wanted to talk to you about your foundation.
Yes. So we are doing a partnership with Z-Blocks, which is one of the first generative music PFP NFT projects. And Z-Blocks has put up the cash for us to develop a charity that gives away tens of thousands of dollars to up-and-coming musicians. So the idea is we're going to have a website platform that anyone, artist of any size, can submit a brief of what they would like to do. So say if you've always wanted to make an acoustic album and record it, in Nova Scotia or something crazy, something out there,
Yeah.
or record a music video in downtown LA. You can put your idea together on paper and put it on this website, and then it's kind of an open forum vote situation. And dare I say it's a popularity contest, but it's also a crowdsourced vote by the people situation. So
yeah, get your community, your audience.
Yeah, and we're going to be giving away like legitimately a healthy amount of money to a healthy amount of people, spreading the love as much as possible. So it really is. That is the blessing of an NFT community is
right.
that people are making so much money and a lot of people are giving back and being creative with how they can contribute in a good way.
Yeah,
so
that's wonderful.
And I'm honored that Z-Blocks and our partner Arsenic, who runs that organization, for him to come to us, as an illustrator, animator, community team, Aiden and myself and the rest of the SOMEHOODLUM team, for us to be trusted with that is pretty cool. And that's what we do it for. So
love it. So for people who want to get their dream potentially, funded and greenlit.
Stay in touch.
Yeah. So just follow you on all the socials, and the announcement will be going up soon.
Yes, sir. Yes,
all right.
sir.
Hit the command guest in the chat. I know we've been getting a lot of people hitting the guest command this episode, a lot more than usual.
Who's the guest? They must be
They
awesome.
want to know who is under the hood.
Who's under the hood?
We may find out a little bit more after this. We're going to take a quick break. And we're going to come back and we're going to quiz you on some NFTs. Why not?
Awesome. Yes, quiz me.
It'll be fun.
Awesome.
Sostradamus keeps saying Urkel. So it's something about the cheese.
Again, that's another thing that I know and that guy knows, and we're on the same wavelength.
So if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
We will be right back with some hoodlum here on Brownies Lemonade tonight. See you in a bit.
Woo.
All right, we're back. Some hoodlum, keeping the hood on.
I did not just run to go pee.
Did not at all.
I did not.
Absolutely holding it like a legend.
Yes. Just like my NFTs, guys, hold. Hold.
Let's stay on the NFTs topic right here.
Frick, damn it.
I wanted to do something a little fun.
I said the D word. Can you cuss? Can I say damn it?
Sure.
Okay. F. All right.
F.
F.
No, I said some stuff.
Okay.
I said an S word maybe.
Ooh.
Frick. Wolves Are Watching says, please end this. This, like existence, the show. I'm not going to read too much into it.
No.
All right, so I thought it would be fun, you know, as someone who is in the Web3 space, like such as yourself. Obviously, you know, a lot of celebrities and figures have also jumped in.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So I was thinking about pulling up a few NFTs that were celebrity made and endorsed with their name.
What?
And you're gonna, or famous artists or public figures. I'll give you a hint on who it is.
Okay.
And then we'll see if you can guess.
Okay.
All right.
The Rock.
All right. Let's jump in. Jose, you don't have to do the Price is Right fail if he gets these wrong, because I think
I couldn't handle it. I don't want it.
I'll just do a self-made buzzer. All right, here we go. Up first, a visual artist.
Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. Frick. I'm gonna know it. I'm a horrible artist for not knowing that. But.
From the UK.
Oh, and he has a sick. I follow him. He has a sick studio. He just hangs out. He's old. He just hangs out, and he's paint covered. I know it, but I just forget.
Okay, here we go. Damien Hirst with the NFT.
Frick,
there it is.
Frick. I really.
Akasha says, "Look at chat." Oh, they're just gonna help you.
Guys, if you think I can see, guys, can I see anything? No, I can't see this. I can't see, guys. So, just to let you know, I can't see a dang thing in this. So I can't read chat, but.
Well, we're off to a good start.
We're off to a great start.
Can you even see the NFTs?
I mean, it's NFTs. Do you have to see them?
Oh, hey, they actually exist. You're doing this segment with your eyes closed.
Yeah. Oh, frick.
Let's look at this one. Indie electronic artist.
Grimes.
Okay, that was two. I guess that one was.
Mac, like Mac DeMarco. That'd be a sick collab. Grimes and Mac DeMarco. Frick, bro. What? Give me one Mac DeMarco song.
Evan was saying it was Mac of the Aroni family.
Oh.
Yeah, just in case that wasn't clear enough.
I love that.
Yeah, so that was Grimes and Mac. You know, I actually really like that. That's a cool.
That's lit. No.
That looks like some Warhammer 4000.
Ooh, I've been watching. I love the lore videos.
Dude, do you watch the long ass lore videos?
Yeah, I fall asleep to them. Yeah.
Me too.
Yes.
I put on a Warhammer lore YouTube playlist to go to sleep during the pandemic.
And like I had no idea what it is, but like
it's interesting to hear people talk about.
If I get above $600 of my net worth, I'm buying a Warhammer set, and we're playing in the basement. So that's the
Warhammer 4000.
That's the next Brownies live stream. Why doesn't anyone do that though? For real though.
No, well, you know, because there's like these like elite Hollywood secret Dungeons and Dragons clubs.
Yep.
So we need the Warhammer 40,000 sort of secret, you know, influencer.
That would be
public
amazing.
Figure there.
I'm down.
All right, let's pull up another one. Actor.
Oh, frick. Actor.
90s actor.
Is this a self-portrait or no?
I believe so, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, frick. Wasn't the guy, the cop from Breaking Bad, didn't he like make a post of like, I thought long and hard about NFTs and I decided it's something I don't
This is a very
do.
famous person who is an actor comedian from the 90s.
I'm sorry. I couldn't even make a guess that would be that would not insult the knowledge here. Okay, I'm
Jim Carrey.
See, I thought it was Jim.
It's in. Thank God you can't read the chat because you know.
Are people freaking out? I mean, guys, okay, please. It's hard to see out of this thing. I promise you, it really is.
Honestly, Jim Carrey hasn't made a good movie since Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
I do appreciate his like. You were talking about being present in like the consciousness stuff. Jim Carrey is on that wave though now.
Yeah, that is true. I actually do like the new. Like this phase of Jim Carrey's career.
Yeah, because then it validates his genius of Ace Ventura. I'm like, oh frick, he was a tortured soul doing Ace Ventura. That's crazy.
You know, I am a big fan of The Mask.
Yes.
The Mask is a fantastic movie. Now, I don't know.
Sequel The Hood coming out.
Well,
soon.
so you like animation, obviously.
A little bit, yes.
Do you know a little bit about Tex Avery and like the old animation from like so a lot of that animation was in The Mask. It was like a reference to that. So it was a nice little homage.
100%.
All right, up next, this is a metal band from the 2000s. This is their logo, actually, that they turned into a series of NFTs.
Okay, I mean, Metallica, but like, no.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh my gosh, that is so tight. That is lit. Yo. I want
Do you want that as your new profile picture?
Yeah. I want finger 11, and it should just be like an 11-fingered hand with different rings on it. I got to pitch a 9-inch nail NFT, and it was a 9-inch nail, and it was like slivers and each nail part was different, and it would like rotate.
Oh, that's it.
So like the top of the nail would be like diamonds, and the bottom and the middle would be like different materials. Anyways.
Interesting. Okay.
Sorry, Resner.
You can apologize to the members of Avenged Sevenfold.
Love it.
No, they're doing fine. Up next, a famous DJ known in the space.
Not What So Not. Not What So Not.
Not What So Not.
Not Flume. Maybe
a little bit more, maybe wider known.
Whiter known or wider known?
Wider known.
Okay, because there is a difference.
No.
Or
There's plenty of DJs that are whiter known.
Yes. Oh, frick. Okay, who does like fur and colors like that?
Yo, by the way, Gurley says he's getting ripped while watching this show.
Bro, me too.
Oh, I was just listening to the
ripped
Broken EP and Pretty Hate Machine while getting swole.
Wait, Pretty Hate Machine.
Grindcraft in the chat, what is
Whoa,
good?
he's a legend.
Absolute legend. One of the first people to ever put me on Twitch. Thank you.
Yes. I'm never going to get this one.
Okay,
so
Steve
sorry.
Aoki.
See, guys,
Anthony Tedesco.
I'm too busy making my community the best it can be. I don't have time to be checking out.
I totally baited you into this. I just it's just a fun exercise.
Guys,
we're not keeping points.
The NFT team behind the camera is just like throwing their hands up right now, and I'm really letting down the Web3 community. What can I say?
Akasha says, you mentioned Steve Aoki, the floor price of this show is gonna drop.
Hey, you know what?
Yo, he's a legend, Asian American legend though. If it wasn't
Yes.
for him, I wouldn't have gotten into the music industry.
There we go.
Shout out Steve Aoki for being a fucking pioneer out here. All right, up next. Artist, animator.
Oh
known-
yeah, this is freaking Rick and Morty guy.
Yep.
Brittany was just talking about him.
Justin Roiland,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. These were some pretty cool NFTs actually. That
Yeah.
original concept art.
I mean,
This was.
I'm as an artist who does, as a streamer, animator, just like Justin, dare I say, it's crazy that he has such a career and an impact. You know, it's really sick.
Really cool how animators are becoming auteurs and like these
Well,
pillars.
that I treated the SOMEHOODLUM project like a DJ. Like that was like my inspiration. I couldn't become a DJ, so I was like, I'm gonna act like a DJ as a visual.
And now you got a Vegas residency.
Whoops.
It's not the
Whoopsie.
it's not just the straight ladder. You know, sometimes you got to go over to this one.
It's
and
like the
go
game
to-
Shoots and Ladders.
Yeah, shoots
you
and
know?
ladders. You just ride a snake over here.
What was the logic behind that game? Who made that?
I've
game?
never figured it out.
It makes zero
That's
sense.
some like 1950s Atomic Family type vibe, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's-
the kids had nothing to do for like 8 months at a time.
should have been
had to
chopping
sit
wood.
there and play jacks.
They should have been, yeah. Should have been chopping wood.
We got two more left. This one, female singer, hip hop artist.
Ilesha?
Doja Cat.
What the, bro? Ilesha is a good one though. That's a deep cut, but Doja Cat, no way. What?
Yeah, she's got a lot of NFTs.
This is not a flex. This is just a cautionary tale.
Cautionary tale.
I ignored a Skype offer from Doja Cat years ago, and that was the best decision I think I ever made.
Well, look where you are now.
Yeah.
You're on a fake talk show on Twitch.
Yeah, there we go.
She's rich as hell.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Grimecraft says SOMEHOODLUM is a true legend for ignoring that Skype call, I bet.
I mean, you know, she likes to get on Skype calls with people, you know.
Akasha, it's not fake. This is a real set. Look
Look at this.
touching this. I almost can touch the glass here. We soldered that ourselves during the spring season.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and just jump into this last one. This was created by the estate of a very famous comic book figure, legend in the comic books world.
I mean, again, like, I'm trying to look at the camera. Wait. It's not an entity. It's not like DC or Marvel. Is it an artist? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, artist and figure in the. This one was pretty tough. I was myself, you know.
Is it Kevin Biggins?
No, it is
Not
believe
Kevin Biggins.
Believe it or
Interesting.
not, Stan Lee, an NFT.
They gotta stop doing my boy this way, man. Let him rest. Let him rest, please. He's been driving too many cabs and buses and been like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
here?
well,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. You know, this. Hold on, I had
They really should have done like a funeral one. Like, what if he was like getting put down and like that was his last cameo?
Well, I mean,
would be gnarly.
you know, it wouldn't be beyond people if they knew that they could make money on it. But this was actually I want to pull this up. This was an Indian superhero that he created named Chakra the Invincible.
Okay.
Okay, so right there.
Let's look. Okay, sick.
And
What's up?
Akash, I wasn't making fun of you. Thank you for. It is a real set. I'm telling you, it is. This is a real set.
This is as real as
it gets.
Oh man,
this is a sweet green right over here.
This is as real as our utility in the Hoodlums Discord.
Exactly. Ashley from Miami says that set looks like it's worth 0.0069 BTC.
Yep.
Wow. Is that a compliment?
Yeah, that's like huge, big numbers.
Speaking of Miami, you did an installation at the Brownies Lemonade Miami show in 2019.
That is true, and I did really enjoy that, man.
That was really awesome. A lot
cool.
of people commented how much they really enjoyed that portion of the show.
And I will say it was tough to the concept of doing art installations is still something that I don't think is fully realized, and for you guys for me to crash the party yet again, not even with a +1, with a whole suitcase full of problems
and some inflatable sofas.
That honestly, we need to remember that for the next one. Inflatable pink sofas are the way to go.
Art Basel, good times. Been there before. It's great. Anything else that you would love to kind of mention before we get out of here?
I mean,
thank you for humoring me with guessing these NFTs endorsed by these celebrities.
I'm very happy that I got to fail so hard with you.
I really tried to challenge it, and
that
then I was like,
there's
absolutely no way you would have known any of these. So
true, it really is true. No, the only thing I'd say is shout out to the community that keeps me going and our team going. And again, thank you for having Chad. Thank you to Chad for having me out. And I don't live in LA anymore, but I do appreciate the love that I still have when I come out here, and it really helps through COVID. It really kept me going. I said the C word, but anyways.
No, it's fine. Chad, you said Chad earlier.
Yes, not COVID. No.
Choco the Great says, "Bro, who is this?"
Who are you?
I'm asking the same question.
Who are you, my guy?
Grimecraft, appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man.
Creme Brulee TV says, how do I become a co-host on this show? Well, you got to sell your soul.
For you.
No. Just, okay.
Okay.
I guess there's enough room.
Yep.
You got to go through me.
Oh. You got to go through you?
You got to go through me.
Okay.
That's how you become a co-host.
Just like at the B&L, we got it. We got it. That's the gatekeeper.
Evan, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Oh man, anytime, Clementine.
This was honestly a pleasure. Brownies and Lemonade tonight. Before we get out of here, some hoodlum, there's something fun that we like to do every now and then. I love working with our community on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the command Discord if you want to join too. One of the things we wanted to do just to feature some of the amazing musicians in our community, we do a nice little community feature for the musical guest portion.
Okay.
At the end of every talk show, they have a musical guest. Well, we like to source it from our friends in our Discord community. So tonight we've picked a song from an artist submitted to us in our Discord.
Whoa.
The name of the song is Perplexed by Joey Mercedes and Red Velvet Poppy. This is a world premiere, and we're going to listen to it right now. World premiere here on this show, I should say.
Love it.
But
ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
Before we... That's good. Before we get out of here, thank you again so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me, guys.
That was a pleasure. Some Hoodlum, everyone. Check them out. Hit the command guest, and we're up out of here. Thank you so much. It's Brownies Lemonade tonight. Let's go.
Let's go.